Greetings, Internet people. RantingRamsay here. I hope you're doing well. I took the day off yesterday. I had intended to do this video yesterday until I tripped over my cat and slammed my broken arm into the wall. It's actually a nice divot in the wall from my cast, but I actually put a lot of pressure on it and spent the rest of the day laid up on my couch, dosed on painkillers, not knowing which way was north. And to anyone being critical, those are prescribed to me, and I took them in the prescribed dosage, so fuck off. So, anyway, today we're responding to the video Metal is Satanic by, I'm not sure, I can't remember what the hell his username is. He's a little kid that has a lot of misguided ideas, is basically what it boils down to, and we're just going to go ahead and launch right into it. So, from what he says at the very beginning of his video, from what he has heard, it is stupid and gay and satanic. Okay, alrighty, let's go. So, as for stupid, you know what? I'm gonna surprise you here. I'm gonna say I can't really begrudge you that opinion, because I think country music and gospel music and rap music are stupid. I feel the same sentiment that you feel towards metal, so I can't really begrudge you that opinion, because that's just an opinion of I don't like it, and it's a silly way to say it, but it's a way of saying I don't like it. So you know what? You're entitled to that opinion. I will give you that. But you go on to say that it is gay. So, as for gay, well, Junior, here is, since you're such a devout Christian, I can see where you would draw the association between something you don't like and homosexuality. But that's not really an excuse. So, I'm just going to throw out at you the old standard, the one that we've all known, we all love, which is mocking things as gay is generally a sign that one is eternally rejecting one's own sexuality. In other words, kiddo, the more you label things as gay, the more you look like you're trying to hide your own sexuality. Just throwing it out there. But that's not the point. Satanic is the third word that you use to describe metal in your initial statement. And you know what? Yes, some metal is satanic. But saying all metal is satanic is like saying all rap music is about being in gangs and selling drugs. No, that's the minority. Yes, there is a percentage of that genre that portrays these ideas and concepts, but, like I said, they are the minority. They are the smallest, or a small section of a very large and broad-ranging group. So to label all of them with the characteristics that one of them has is unfair, and it's illogical, and it's very typical of Christian reasoning. But I'm going to leave that alone, and we're going to move on. Okay, so you go on to say that it's not even catchy. Well, you know what? It's not supposed to be catchy. If you want catchy, go turn on your radio. That is catchy music that is made to be catchy. Most metal hinges more on rhythm than melody. It's more of a rhythmic feel. It's more of almost like a tribal. It's bringing that kind of that feeling into it. Even the Iron Man song you so horribly butchered succeeded just as much on the rhythm of its stanzas as on the melody, which even you admit is memorable. Okay? So I don't really see you as presenting a valid argument in that respect. Okay, so then you go on to talk about Metallica. You just had to pick the most benign metal band currently out there, didn't you? Hell, most people don't even really consider them to be metal anymore. Their newest album, Death Magnetic, kind of brought them back, but most people had already turned off to them anyway. But this is the example that you chose, so we're going to run with it. You say their songs aren't about anything good. Okay, I submit to you Fuel, a song about driving souped-up, powerful cars fast. However, it is also theorized to be a Christian analogy. Wait a minute, what? Okay, let's look at some lyrics. Give me fuel, give me fire, give me that which I desire. The fuel he seeks is obviously Jesus Christ, needing the love of the Lord to fuel his engines. The fire is the feeling of righteousness he gains. Feeling the love of Christ is like a fire in his belly. That which he desires is obviously eternal salvation at the bosom of the Lord. Come on, these are obvious things. I'm not even a Christian and I could see this. Beyond the more lines. Here we go. More lines. Turn on beyond the bone, swallow future, spit out home, burn your face upon the chrome. Beyond the bone obviously means a spiritual existence that will exist beyond his physical body. Spit out home means to leave your earthly bonds and tangible entrapments, and he wants you to burn the devil out of the unbelievers upon the chrome of the cross. See, anything can be twisted out of context if you try hard enough. But actually, your Bible says nothing about one's intelligence being a determining factor in salvation. You know what? That's a good thing for you, buddy. As another reply has mentioned, another video that was done as a reply to this has mentioned, when Iron Maiden debuted, they first became popular, they were younger than me. I am 30 years old, and they were in their early 20s, or maybe their late teens. I'm not remembering so well, because I'm getting old. Anyway, so your argument about old dudes looking cool is completely and totally invalidated. They continue into old age, because their fans want it, because their music is good enough for people to want to keep buying it. And that's the whole crux of the matter here. They're making music that people want to spend money on. And if that means that they're satanic and they don't do anything good, then that means that a lot of these fans of bands like this, which, believe it or not, some of the older fans of these older bands are Christians. Shh, don't tell anybody. Anyway, so now you make broad sweeping generalizations to support your point. And I'm going to say that this once, and only once, so clean out your ears. I, like an increasingly large part of the metal listening audience, am an atheist. What that means is we don't believe in your God or your devil. You can't be a Satanist if you don't believe in Satan. And if you don't believe in, and if I don't believe in your imaginary God, why would I believe in the imaginary yang to his yin? Okay? If I don't believe in the imaginary Sky Daddy, why would I believe in the imaginary Dirt Devil? Okay? And that's not some little vacuum cleaner that exists in my imagination, but it might as well be because they have the same level of realism. Okay? So, and they go on, he goes on further yet to make another broad sweeping generalization that metal bands and metal music and people who enjoy metal music hate everything good, that's why they do this. No, I don't hate everything good. Kittens and ice cream are fucking awesome, especially with sprinkles. Okay? So screw off. And to say that iTunes is bad simply because there's more rock on it than everything else that people are... I mean, come on. That's just stupid. I have bought every CD in my collection, thank you. All 675 of them. Alright? So, you know, you take your little downloading argument and just throw it right out the fucking window. That is completely and totally invalidated. Alright, so what have we got left here? We've got nothing left. That's all you basically say, except for at the very end, you say, we need more good music on iTunes, like gospel music and pop. Pop? Pop music is good? 2 words for you dumb shit. Lady Gaga.